Today I will be showing you how to fix a leaking sunroof on a Subaru Outback. This one is a 2004 LLB edition that has two sunroofs, and it's a common flaw that the sunroofs like to leak on these in the back, and you'll notice pools of water or the carpet wet. Or if you're driving in a heavy rainstorm, you can literally just watch it leak into the cabin. So I'll be showing you how to do that step by step. It's really simple. It'll save you a bunch of time and money from going to a shop or a dealership. All it takes is probably about an hour of time, a little bit of RTV. So I'll be showing you that.
Alright, you can see it's leaking right there. You gotta RTV that.
So now you want to take a Phillips screwdriver, get this screw, that screw, pop that off with a flathead like this.
Should be 2 screws in there.
Like that, should come right out. On this should be loose, don't mind that. Put that off to the side. You have to pull to get this out, and all what's holding this are just clips. You can probably see one right there. So pull that out. You can hear them popping now. All right, that's almost all the way off, and lay down. Give one good tug, and 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let's hope it didn't break anything. Just take it, put it off to the side. I should put it, make sure to do the same with the other side. And I already did that. Piece right here, it goes right in the middle. Well, it actually goes like that. So it's the same thing. Pull it and it should pop right out. The back dome light, you got 2 Phillips head screws right there that come right off, and it should just drop down. And to get that off, just get a flathead screwdriver right in one of these corners, here or here, and it's pry, and it should pop right off. So you're gonna pull that down. Okay, now you just wanna take these connectors, pull them off like that. It's hard to do it with one hand, like that. Put that off to the side safely. Now these, yeah, 3 bolts. I already loosened mine up. 1, 2, and 3. I get a socket on that. You don't have to take them all the way off. I just took them down far enough to where I can turn them around and just pull this down a bit. You can see the common place where these leak is right here. I'll try to get the camera up in there. Right here, all around here is where these leak, both sides. This is the tube that comes out. So I'm just going to take a bunch of RTV and slap it around, and hopefully that holds. So that's my next plan. To get more access without having to take the whole headliner out, I'm just going to pop, I popped this little thing out right here, and that one out over here. So I could get down. You can see it flexing right now. So I can get in there a lot better without having to crease the cardboard or whatever this material is in there. So I'm going to RTV that one and that one. You can see that this side is leaking already. I'm just trying to dry it up. And I might do a little bit better job of trying to dry that up before I put the RTV on, because I don't want it to not, whatever, you know, like set up properly. All right, now I'm just going to take the air compressor and try to clean out that hose right there from any debris that could be inside. Maybe hopefully it'll dry off back there. So let's see how she works. Here, you see it goes back, and what I do, I can hear it blowing air. I can hear it blowing out right now from down back. I'll do the same on the other side. What we're using to seal up everything is basically any RTV, gasket maker sealant, etc., etc., and that should work, hopefully. Alright, so I RTV'd all that up like that. I got all the way around, all the way under. It's a mess. Yes, I'm going to say this side, but I'm going to let this cure for 24 hours and then retest it. All I did was put a glove on and then just put my finger back in there, you know, kick it all up and stuff like that. And it looks pretty decent for right now, so yeah, let's see how it works out later. Alright, now I'm just going to let that cure for 24 hours before I even attempt to see if it leaks or not. So I'm going to start putting all this back together, and I'll show you how I said just to loosen them up, spin around. So now reverse it, spin around, make sure they're all locked in here. Then just take your socket and tighten it up. Okay, after you tighten those bolts up, you're going to take the light for the back and you're just going to put it back in there with the 2 screws that you took out. Alright, now you just take this little light and pop it back on like that. It should stay. After that, you can now take this centerpiece and then it should snap back in place like that, and it should hold. After that, you can start putting these side panels on here and here, and it should be good. Alright, so once this gets all clipped back in, it can be difficult, but I have faith in you. So yeah, make sure all that's pushed in, and then I'll finish it off with putting 4 screws back. That should be good. Alright, now since you put everything back in where it should be, or close to should be, you should be good. Just make sure you let that RTV cure for 24 hours before you even go into a rainstorm or wash it or do whatever. So that's just my word of advice. Take it, don't take it. I'm not your mother. Alright, so that about wraps everything up for the Subaru. I'm hoping that holds. I'm going to let it cure for 24 hours. Then I might take the old garden hose, spray the roof, see if it leaks. And if it does, I'll take everything back apart, put more RTV on there, and I'm hoping that will hold. But if this video helped you out, think about, liking the video, leave a comment if it did, and maybe think about subscribing. I have a bunch of other cars and junk to work on, so if you like that kind of stuff, there you go. You have the channel. So, till the next one. I'll see you then.